stuff. I was working 80 hours last week.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
oh my
like
God.
an event.
Your stuff? Were your event?
Let me move my mic closer.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like you had quite the eventful week, is what I
Oh,
meant.
it was a grand old time. Grand.
But you know what? You lived, bitch.
I did, and I do it again next week.
See, you do this on yourself, though.
I do.
Alright, now hold on.
Look, I have the opportunity to work 80 hours. Why not?
You lived this time, bitch.
Like,
Well, this time's just for the style points
but like,
and the money.
Here's my reasoning. Like, okay, like, yeah, is the money worth the hours? Like,
I mean, I took home.
I'd like to
Yeah, it's tech pay. It's tech pay.
You're talking like it's a Dead Space speed run. It's not. Style points.
No balls. No balls.
Yeah.
see, that's why, like, I'm not doing tutoring this year, because I get paid, what was it, like, 15 or something? I basically sub pay for an hour for 4 weeks. Okay? That's why I stopped doing, it might have been a little bit more, but that's why I stopped doing tutoring. Because, again, it was only for, like, 2 months. Now it would technically only be for 2 months. And I'm like, why don't we have tutoring for longer? Like, see, if it was longer and I got paid a little bit more, like, then to me, like, it would make sense.
You hate me. Goodbye.
It was ye grand old time.
These buttons on my headset are going all over the fucking place right now. Hey.
Post.
Like, when are you gonna do your, like, what is it, cosplay, VR, and cat ear duckery?
Okay. The cat ear, it's all on Eric. It's whenever he decides to get off his lazy ass and work no. It was his bet that he made, and I'm making him lie in it. So everybody needs to yell at him. You could yell at the Warty Bubble at twitch.tv. Yell at the Warty Bubble.
I can get you some cat ears, that's all I'm saying.
I know you can. I know everyone in this stream can. Yell at the Warty Bubble. Make him suffer. As far as the cosplay stream, I just need to buckle down and pick a game, because I have cosplays and I have games. The specific VR one, I was going to do Claude and play Claude Von Regan and play God, what's that VR game? It's the archery one. But you move via teleporting.
To be fair, that's a lot of VR games to try to like reduce motion sickness. They just kind of snap you to different points.
Oh, fair. I think it was Until Death or something like that. Something along those lines.
So you fall?
Until You Fall, yes.
Oh, that's like it's a roguelike one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. They apparently just put in like two-handed weapons, which I was like, ooh. Because my old office, I didn't really have room for wingspan, so I would just primarily use one and center it. But if I have room now, then okay.
Neat.
I know Dawashi likes making fun of my math, but where the fuck did it go?
Jesus
Now
Christ.
you can't even find it.
I got 2 notebooks.
Oh man. All right, you guys ready to get the show on the road?
Yeah.
All right. Let me fix one quick.
Oh my God, the title. I greatly approve.
Oh, what is it? I have the tab closed right now.
Are we done with this dungeon yet?
All right. I will give the recap tonight, because I'm also going to hint at something that will help you all.
So you say.
So I say.
Well, I just passed an all cap sentence. Dr. Colton is a dead man. Oh yeah, okay, I remember that.
All right. Hello. Welcome to the Arcadian Campaign. I'm the host, Twitch streamer / GM, Heroes Legacy, joined by my wonderful cast and crew of the Pal Long in this, the Arcadian Campaign. Cast and crew, please sound off. Let's start off with Mordecai.
Hello everyone, I'm Tillin. I once again have the pleasure of playing our lovely Mordecai Tlark, the Sundered Spear from Nasir. Trademark pending. He's sweet bean, son of a sand, benevolent engineer, and is doing his goddamn best to do his goddamn best.
Fair. Next up, Lisha.
I am young Lionheart, once again playing Laisha. Cat-like, wood-like knives, spy for Bane, here for all the shiny good bits, and here to cause as much chaos, as possible. Well, not killing teammates, of course.
And next up, Dalashi.
I'm KT, I play Dalashi. Dalashi is trying to find his way and find his father. He uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to him.
And last but not least, our rootin' tootin'.
Darku here. I play Vrost, the lovable cowboy that, just seems out of place, but hey, fuck it, it's Arcadia. We've seen stranger shit out there.
You know how many cowboys are in Arcadia?
At least 3.
At least 3.
I just shot out 12.
Oh,
There's
man.
a whole island full of cowboys, and all this is just a giant standoff the whole time. Like, everyone's just staying in the main street, hands at the guns, ready to go.
Standoff. Also, special shout out to... Did I get this name right? BMAO1024 Twitch. BMAO does all sorts of Skies of Arcadia speedruns, and thanks to them, has been a wonderful help with the Arcadian Campaign, allowing me the benefit of having some impromptu, hey, what was this thing again? Oh, I'll find out on my next speedrun. So, thank you, BMAO.
Should literally blitz to it and just be like, oh, you mean this?
Yeah, like this right here. So, as I said, this is a tabletop campaign using the Fate Core system, set in the world of Skies of Arcadia, where our cast and crew travel the skies and beyond, underneath the 6 denizen moons of Arcadia itself. Magic, steampunk, Victorian era, piracy, usual stuff. Good stuff. Now, you gotta start speeding your Union. Come on, like we gotta get these speed runs going. So thank you guys for tuning in, and let's continue with the Arcadian Campaign, where we last left off. It's been a dungeon crawl, folks. It's been a time. Last time it was the entirety of the session in one room, but it was a useful room, as our crew gained a surplus of gold, surplus of knowledge, and surplus of additional little bit of secrets. And also importantly, aside from the fight that I will mention in a moment, our crew found a particular room in the Forgotten Alcazar, this section that is embedded in the far reaches of the Valuan continent, leading into the Isle of Souls. The Forgotten Alcazar itself being a home of mysteries of not only the Yellow Moon, but also other denizen moons, as it seems the secrets of the Forgotten Alcazar have their roots in a little bit of all of the moons. Our current crew is doing a dungeon crawl through it at their own benefit, but also a side benefit of their newest compatriot, Shalu, who is a Sylvite denizen of the old, who, after waking up from stasis, had interesting excursions within this world, to just leave it at that. The last room that they had gone into was a sort of hub chamber, where certain panels and switches in the room itself allowed the room to be locked. Because as our crew has found since coming to the Forgotten Alcazar, even if you go one way, it doesn't mean that going back the way you came necessarily lands you to where you once were. However, with the room that they just discovered, they found that they could lock certain hallways and pathways as long as they had certain panels and switches set to certain positions. However, upon locking 2 of the switching positions and setting off perhaps an alarm or 2, certain Sylvite tech came to rout our dungeon crawlers. After honestly a successful dispatch, even after the Guardian Sentinels showcased tech and abilities that allowed them to phase through attacks and weaponry, our crew was able to subdue the Guardians, lock the room before they left, and escape into the next hallway over in order to potentially see what else they could find.
We're gonna be calling Lisha Shadowcat before too long once I get back to the ship.
So, with that, let's continue this trek on the Arcadian Campaign and through the Forgotten Alcazar. So, as I stated before, the room that you all come to is a room affixed with a center pedestal, as well as chains that lower a central platform into what is known to you all as Deep Sky. Deep Sky being the lowest form of the planet's surface. Normally, Deep Sky is not traversable by most, if any, ships. The only ships that are known to have traversed Deep Sky is something that Vross would have known. Certain Valuan ships that are akin to, well, like old steampunky submarines of sorts, where their hulls and everything are fully encased and allowed for high depth travel. Or low depth. Would it be more proper to say low depth or high depth?
Low depth, high pressure.
Low depth, high pressure. There we go. So, upon seeing this room, as usual, there are still sections in the far end leading to other hallways, other pathways into the Forgotten Alcazar. But mysteriously enough is this center pathway that leads into somewhat, well, I would like investigation rolls from everybody.
I'm super good at investigation, not...
Oh, Mark, if we have any, like, stress, are we taking any of that away?
Your stress, I will allow you to heal it back up to 1 point. So 1 point in each stat. Since this is a dungeon crawl, I'm keeping at least that kind of cap for you. It was kind of like your exhaustion almost.
Also, while we're on that subject, I do have that Sylvite shot consequence that, if it's been relevant, I don't know.
It has not been relevant as of yet. You will have that consequence. It will be more relevant either during a particular part of this dungeon, should you get to it, or when you are out of the dungeon.
And, to be that player that yells, I have dark vision! I do have the Spirit Eye in, if it matters.
The Spirit Eye does matter for this location. As you see various spirits kind of sitting and chilling around the edge that are here.
Oh.
Looking downward.
Another spirit talk?
As far as the investigation rolls, Frost, you are the only one really to notice anything out of the ordinary. As you look about the room, you see the chains that are not only affixed, are affixed with actually very surprisingly black moonstone chains instead of other variations of moonstone. The chains themselves could be very rare. As you look upon them, you don't think that you could salvage them to be transferable to weapons, but you are able to, like, if you, with some time, with some measures, perhaps with Mordecai's help as well, you could perhaps require these chains for yourselves. The chains look to be powered by a mechanism over in the far upper left corner of this room, where there's certain panels that allow for the chains to be lowered into deep sky.
Well, it's not every day you see black moonstone chains around here. And Mordecai, you think we could get a chance sometime later on and harvest these things? Could be mighty useful.
Sorry, what? Mordecai's a little distracted. He's I don't think anyone else can see, but he's trying to look at the spirits that are, as Mark said, chilling. Do they look like they're actively trying to like maintain stuff, or are they just
No, they look like they're
ambient?
just kind of ambient.
Do
just
they
kinda
have any
existing.
kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like identifiable features on like who they might have once been, what culture they might have belonged to?
You see that it's actually an interesting and odd mix. You see some who look like they're from an old order, like from civilizations gone past, some who look more modern, and some that look indigenous.
Now, Laddie gives like a nice little like slap on the shoulder, like, "What do you think?" Are the emotions to the chains?
Modern, indigenous. Sorry, I'm completely brain farting how to spell indigenous. When I look at this note page like a year from now, I'll be like, what the fuck?
Indigenous.
Close enough.
I mean, that sounds like it to be very useful. Yes. I don't know how sensitive this mechanism in the middle is. I don't know if it's something Shalu would want tampered with to the point of it not working. But if I can identify a chain that wouldn't necessarily be missed for this to be functional, to probably take it back. It would be definitely be interesting to hear what Shalu has about it. Sorry?
Yeah. If you don't mind me cutting in, I mean, this is making this what, mainly just to go down? I mean, like, who really go down in the deep sky? It's heavy and it's tough to be down there.
But with how hard it is to get down there, imagine what lies down there.
But what do
good
you
and
mean how
bad.
hard it is? You literally fall off the boat and you fall in the deep sky. Like, it's not hard to do.
Not for
There
lots of
has-
people to
I
come
mean-
back.
There has to be a reason why this was made to go to deep sky.
Ross shrugs.
I see your point, Ross. The gravity is a thing. But to go down there in a controlled manner is difficult. And to come back up in one piece. Yes?
Ooh,
That'd
heroic
be
high
true.
five for Lisha.
So imagine, if you will, all of the mishandled raids on stranger ships, on warships that just went down, had no island to land on, and just plummeted down there. Imagine what's down there. Both modern and old tech. Because the old tech is generally kind of like the Forerunners in Halo, where it's like the old shit is like really top notch, right?
Yes.
Okay, so imagine.
Either way, we have to come back here. There's gotta be some way for us to lock this down as a permanent spot for us to visit, especially if we even have to go down that way.
Hmm.
Knowing Salute, he probably want us to investigate down that way after we get freed up from what we're doing.
I would very much like to be part of that. Probably not the best idea to jump into it now, but oh, it's tempting.
I don't want to, yeah.
I'll be good if you be good.
Alright, I guess.
All right.
I will also like to mention that we are not. Once again, we are not technically alone in here, and I'll mention the eclectic collection of spirits. They don't seem to be paying attention to us or doing much of anything. They're just existing,
All right.
vibing.
Talk to one? You were
Sorry?
able to communicate with one before. Maybe they'll tell us something about Deep Sky.
I'm going to attempt to wander toward an amicable-looking ghost.
Ooh, spooky ghost.
The most Casperist, friendliest of the ghosts.
Do you go to a specific one, or do you just pick one at random?
A friendly-looking one.
I could find one in modern or older Assyrian garb. I will, because I've seen examples of the old Assyrian
Correct.
stuff. Right?
Yes, you
have. Whichever of those is available, I will attempt to approach.
All right, I need you to give me an empathy roll, please.
There it is. This is a thing I'm not good at.
Thug Bip at it again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit, son, we got ghosts. I'll burn a fate point on that. I'll make that a 5.
All right, done and done. Give me 1 second, because I realized something. Okay, so you burn a fate point, make it a 5.
Yes.
All right. You happen to indeed find an Assyrian warrior of sorts, who's kind of looking down. As you see him looking down, you see him kind of just. There's a ghost-like image of a spear or something that maybe he died with, that he played with, and he just chucks it down, sees it drops, and then it just kind of comes back to him. Then he's chucking it down, and it comes back to him. And then you kind of motion over. What are you saying to the ghost?
God, what does one say to a ghost? Excuse me, honored elder. I'm gonna do. I don't know what the Assyrian salute is, but I'm going God, I'm so out of practice for Mordecai. The Assyrian warrior greeting that I was taught as a child. I'm going to attempt to get his attention with that and just shut up. If you can hear me, can you answer a question or two for me?
You give him a proper older Assyrian greeting, and then he kind of in very ominous fashion gives you a bow of his head. And what were you asking?
I was just step 1 was just seeing if he responds to me.
He responds to you. He's like, doesn't really communicate, but
okay.
Nods in acknowledgement of your presence and your realization that he exists.
This probably looks so wacky to everyone else.
That's normal.
Mordecai just sees dead people.
Well, we were literally just talking to a spirit a couple rooms over, so.
Yeah. Is there anything you can tell me about this place? Or what's down there?
He vaguely gestures at the hole. You see his mouth moving, however, no words form.
Oh god. Can I attempt to read his lips? With what would that be, notice?
That'd be investigation at a very high roll, friend.
That's fair. I'll take it.
Alright.
I will attempt to read the ghost's wispy lips.
Let's see what investigation you got.
Do I put another fate point on that?
It's up to you.
I don't know.
Have a lot more time, so.
Yeah, I don't know if the gaze of the false eye is gonna help me at all with this.
Nope. This is purely you reading the body language of a ghost.
That's a sentence I get to say. Yeah. But how often am I gonna talk to her? I'll put one more fucking fate point. I'll bump that to a 3, and that's probably not enough, but at least I tried.
Okay. Unfortunately, it is not enough.
Did I make out anything?
You just kind of barely gather there's something that they all just kind of collect around that's here.
They're all drawn to this place.
Somewhat. It's hard to discern if they are drawn to here. This might have been something that they were searching for. Hey, Ron. It's Arcadia. It's just something.
When you were throwing your spear, were you trying to attack something or reach something?
You see him with more words, but nothing is coming clear.
1 nod for if you're trying to attack something, 2 nods if you were just trying to reach something.
The second nod.
Oh, okay. So to the party, it looks like they're all trying to get to something down there.
And is with that, you just see his own body just fall into the pit.
Oh, good luck.
So it seems like they're trying to move on.
That's a take that you could have. They're all very drawn to something down there.
I need everyone to give me a notice check.
And he was not trying to kill something down there. He was appearing to throw his spear. But he was just trying to reach whatever it was.
Alright, noted. Continue.
I don't like that. Alright, so
Do we want to potentially get to work on one of these chains? Or do we leave it be for now and unfortunately potentially come back?
Probably come back to it later. We need to keep going.
I come back to it later. What do you mean?
Well, after we get through and find whatever Shelby wants us to find on top of all this, we have a room that locks down pathways. We know what kind of pathway we're looking for, so as we travel around using our anti-fancy elevator, we just pull the lever when we want to stop and come back to this room.
So we're spending more time here. I would like to explore it, but
It's why I
we
say
have
later.
a laundry list of things to do.
Right, it's why I say later. We can always come back to this.
Alright. So,
That's so easy.
where are you all going?
So the path behind us was locked last time, so we're
Correct.
reasonably sure it'll take us back to the
Back to the elevator.
treasure and tech room.
Yes.
It's also my useless map for that, Dalashi.
More like a diagram for the rooms rather than a map.
I've got both.
Do you?
Dalashi, I'm going to push you in this pit.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, man. Alright, so, what is your group doing? Final decision.
Let's pick a door.
Are you picking a new door or going back the way you came?
Ross, you seemed like you had an idea what you wanted.
Yes.
Well, we know we keep heading this direction, and he's going to point forward. We can keep going back, so it gives us like a solid path to work with. I don't know how far we can go from the point, but maybe it's something we want to just kind of keep track of.
Because as far as we know, if we take a path that is not the one we just walked out of, we have no idea where we're going to end up. Whereas we could potentially go back to the other room and throw another switch, investigate whatever room comes there.
Right. I mean, we could always just go back, pull another switch, lock down something else, and like just kind of work our way outwards from it.
Mm-hmm.
You think that we can get back to it that easily?
Ross points to the door as the room's right there.
You do look. You look the room back. You do see it's still within the hallway. As I said before, unlike before, where it changes from old stone to worked cobblestones into masonry with moonstone veins into more fashionable tech into old stonework. This one stays consistent into masonry work that leads all the way back to the what you see is the door of the room that you were before.
I say let's go there. Flip another switch and see where it takes us.
Agreed.
There we go. Into the room we go.
All right. So, your group agrees to move back and mosey onward. You leave, you go back to the previous room. Again, there is the one door that you flip the switch for, and then the rest are 8. Is it 8? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 8 or 7. There are 7 other doors that
Okay,
seem
yes.
to be alternating and swapping and changing.
So we took the north left and ended up in the south left. So we originally came in from the south right door of the treasure room. That's what I have written down for it. So, but that was by chance, we believe. So, Ross, Elisha, one of you pick a lever, yank it, and we'll go through.
Ross looks at Elisha, holds up his hand for rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Well, I can just turn around and do that.
Yeah.
Ross will pull the Weast lever, reaches over, just yank.
All right.
Sorry, which one?
Weast?
Weast.
Least. Write it down like that too.
Quest lever, I need you. Roll me a dice, please.
Ooh.
Roll you a what?
Roll me
A
a
dice.
d40.
Oh,
22.
22?
See.
Done. Where are you? Oh.
Weast.
well, I can't. Foundry isn't working for me anymore.
It's going to load in a second. Gotta give it a minute.
No, I mean like I got dropped out. Oh, there it is. Okay.
It'll go gray when it changes to in between the scenes.
No, like I had to like relog in before
Ah.
you change the scene.
As you go into the next section, you lock the door down, and you see that it is all old stonework. There is nothing but dust, faint glints and glimmer of potentially moonstone, as well as an abundance of what looks to be different leavings of monster.
Mark,
Um,
I'm not in the room.
Oh.
I'm still in the last one. Sorry.
which specific exit did we take? Out of the 8. Did we go bottom left? Sorry, west bottom?
West bottom? Bottom west?
Okay.
That bottom, girls?
They make the world go round.
Do you see it now, KT?
It loaded like it was putting me somewhere, but I'm still here.
Reload your browser.
Okay.
Alright. As soon as we get KT loaded.
You can continue. It's fine.
Alright. Again, it is an expansive room. There does not appear to be too much here unless you want to particularly investigate for it. You do see various glints and glows of crystal, as well as bits and bobs of monsters. Anywhere from things that look like a nest to potentially bones of corpses and other things.
This is some kind of lair. I am going to ask the party to communally make a stealth check.
Make stealth
Perhaps.
checks then.
There we go. It finally loaded.
Alright.
Let's see.
I have not had water. I will go have water. Damn it.
Drown.
Suffer, mortal. The moist.
So moist.
Moist.
Ain't that right, sugar tits?
Sugar tits.
Wait, why am I rolling stealth?
Because
We're
I don't
sneaky.
like this room, but we're not very
I'm not.
sneaky.
I'm not sneaky at all.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go grab a snack.
Here you go,
I
you
can
bastards.
say
I got
I
the
tried.
hydration for you. Got that ice cold water. It's only $1. Hydration.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
All right. Oh, being my mod is work.
Oh god.
Wow. Mm. Mm.
You can't even drink water.
Rerolling that shit is fucking bitch over here.
Reroll
Yeah.
stealth. You do have that that heroic hand.
That's true.
So.
I have a +2 to that as well, naturally.
Hey.
Scarves. So that's a 3.
3. And the okay. Oh, it's the heroic high 5. So you have also a +2.
So it's yeah, it's, yeah.
You're good for your stealth, hun. You're looking
Yeah.
stealthy. You're looking marvelously stealthy. You looking like the wall.
You know,
That's-
I ain't
the rest
looking
of
at
us
all.
win.
You can't fucking see me.
Yeah.
The rest are like,
It's like SpongeBob caveman meme.
caveman SpongeBobbing over here. All right. So, is your group doing anything here? Are you
I would like-
continuing on? Are you going back?
I would like to take a peek at that golden crystal next to us and see
Yeah.
if it's generic cavecrystal.jpg or if it's actually like a moonstone.
Roll me an investigation then.
I'm so good at that. You're making me do all the good rolls. Sarcasm? How'd I do?
Oof.
That's a rock.
That's a rock. That's
Hey, Mordecai, what you looking at?
It's not just a boulder, my friend. It's a rock.
It's a rock. Can I do a general investigation?
Oh, fuck.
Not just for the
I'm
crystal
the
next to it?
engineer.
So, yeah, it's a fucking rock. It's some Ross investigation. Nice. It's some
It's a me, Mario.
it is some moss stone. It's nice as it's just a nice rock that might fetch a little bit, but it's mostly used in replace of lanterns. Back when before like weapons could glow with their moonstones and it was more just for energy purposes, travelers would use these stones to make crude lanterns for pathways.
We can see those silky bundles of nope ahead of us, yeah?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
They're not moving, are they?
No, they look pretty still.
Cool. Me and spiders do not have a good history.
Just as much as snakes.
Yeah, I was about to say the same as you and snakes.
Not as bad,
Okay.
but
What has
yeah.
happened with spiders?
they're just icky. Do I need a reason? I just don't like them.
Well, you said you don't have a good history, so I
I
assume.
have a good history of not liking them.
All
I'm
right.
gonna agree with Mordecai here.
I
Like, I
guess
don't know why it's always
add
like
that to the
spiders.
list.
Like, why can't it be butterflies?
What's
Okay,
everybody's stat in their notice check?
List 2.
Well, while I'm looking at
Three.
that, having not played the game, are there giant spiders / scorpions in the Nasir area?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
4?
Okay,
Alright.
that's my fucking reason then.
Dog-sized spiders.
They're fucking huge.
Let's even get me started on the spider-sized dogs.
The centipedes are the worst.
Oh god.
You said base notice that?
Base notice that. So far, Elisha's got the highest at 4.
3. Picked up a 3, my lord.
Number 3, my lord. Ooh, ah.
He found his victim.
Uh-oh.
Old for show.
Don't.
He just rolled for something.
Way too. It's way too middle ground.
No, IRL, like, I think spiders are fascinating, but, like, God help you if I find one on me and it was not invited.
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
fan.
No.
Not a fan.
I like peacock spiders because they're cute and
Peacock
like-
spiders are adorable.
and
AT's like, nah, y'all are on some shit.
Like, okay, their little eyes are cute, but then anything else
I like
grosses me out.
people make them like little air traffic control guys, and they're like, or they
Okay,
do.
okay.
That fiend redeemed test of fate. I don't know if that's what he's rolling.
Yep.
but-
Yeah, I think that's what he's
Okay, cool.
I've had like this big like daddy long leg in my class, and my kids are like, "Miss, there's a spider," and I'm like, "No shit, Sherlock." Like, I'm like, his name's Gerald. Leave him alone. He eats bad kids.
Wow.
And you're looking kind of tasty right now, so.
Yeah.
All right.
What is this?
Huh? What?
It is the first song I thought of that accurately represents you two with your view on spiders.
Jesus.
They like them?
No. The child's like, Dad killing. The dad's like, why, son?
Hey, Delashi, what's your physique?
Let me look. I think it's +2. Let me see. Yeah, +2.
Okay. All right.
Oh, shit, this is your Spider-Man origin story.
No, thank
Fuck
you.
no.
God, out of all of the things.
You're gonna grow extra arms, legs, eyes, you're gonna get all fuzzy.
You know, the more arms Delashi has, the more times they can punch you.
This
That's
is
fair.
true.
All right.
All of them have crystals.
Ooh.
Delashi, you feel something on your back. Slowly, you don't notice it until what feels like little pins that kind of tick 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 climb up your back, hit a bit of your shoulders,
Okay, we've
and
all had
then
this
kind of
happen,
like you know how like when you think you have a bug on you but you don't,
Yeah.
just gracefully grazing the upper back of your neck as you just go to touch it, and the moment you touch it, it feels very sticky. And as you realize what it is, you go to kind of fling around your back, and there is one of the Mind Skulkers from Valua already clinging onto your back, looking to make you its puppet. However, Lisha,
God.
you are the one who has the highest notice, so you actually notice this. Since it failed on its attack roll against Delashi, you will get a free attack right now.
Great, good. Yeah, this thing's getting punched.
You're smack it off of me first.
Oh, I just found an image. No.
Yeah, punch it into me.
Oh.
Punch it into it. If it's on your shoulder, I can literally punch it like.
It's like on like my like my back like here.
Oh, it said it was on your shoulder.
It was on your back up to your shoulders, and now it's like lurching over your head, like hovering.
Oh, she, this won't be a good look for you. Shenanigans.
My God, I hate it.
Ooh,
I remember these.
nice. Yeah, solidly. Lisha just goes, squares up, boom, like Kenichi, the mightiest disciple, just deck. You must punch through your opponent as you just see the fist fly into the bug-eyed face and just squishes it right into the wall. As it boom, killed it in one punch.
Oh my God, thank you.
Huh. It's fine. She just kind of looks to Ross and just goes, "It's fine. It's fine. It's fine."
I take some of the stuff off of me and I
Don't you
rip it off
fucking
my
think about
scoop.
it.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, like Mordecai takes the back, he's like, don't you fucking even think about it.
Pulls gun, cocks it real quick.
Do it. Do it.
So,
yeah, like a full layer.
I have 1 point of mental damage. I'm going to shoot myself to heal it, only to redo this mental damage to myself for being wiped with guts.
Back to the other room, perhaps? Maybe?
Yeah.
Possibly?
I don't
Yeah.
want to encounter another
Just
one
say.
of those things, so please.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're leaving.
All right,
Oh my
so
God.
second verse same as the first.
Yeah.
Which door are we taking this time?
Do you want to do rock, paper, scissors? See who chooses?
Sure. Rock, paper. Okay.
We don't have the advantage they did.
No,
Okay,
okay.
ready?
Alright.
What?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, I got it was scissors.
Wow.
We just scissored. It's fine. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It's I don't know if that's possible, but okay.
I'll say in character, if we both got scissors before you reset, one of you guys is gonna go.
He is. Of course he is. Okay, so we've gone the upper one, we came out of the bottom one, and we just went west, right?
Are you keeping this switch flipped or are you changing it?
Oh, no, we should change it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Switch it.
So switching it, changing it. Someone roll me a d40.
I'll actually you.
How do I
You're doing
type
the
that in
thing.
again?
/R space 1d40.
Okay, thank you. 29.
Ah, all right.
So we just took west bottom. So the ones we haven't taken will be west top.
Anything that's east?
Yeah, anything east.
Yeah. I'm gonna say east top. Just so we're going another way.
Yep.
Going east top this time.
Yeah.
Second. Oh.
I don't know. Okay, once we're done with this dungeon, Mark, I need to have like a DM panel with you just to like see if there was any fucking method to your madness here. Like, I'm very curious how you're keeping track of this.
Oh, yeah, not a problem. It's mostly
Well, if you-
easier to keep track with via numbers.
I was about to say, like, he probably just has like a folder on his computer where just like the start of each file is like 1, 2, 3.
That is part of it.
Which by that logic would mean he has 40 rooms for his fucking dungeon. Oh my god.
All right. So, once again, you spin the roulette of the room and come upon the next scene. There are different internal mechanisms that grind, whir, and spin. You exit your room into this next room, and what you see are an endless series of machinations that lead into the corridors and walls of the Forgotten Alcazar. Each of the different gears in this section that you can even see right here are all manner of silver moonstone. Some of the gears are made out of just straight up moonstone themselves, with different etchings on them. A few of the gears are made up of purple moonstone, with purple etchings on them. And there's one gear towards the center with a bit of black moonstone and that etchings.
That's the one in the center?
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Oh, let's see. Quick sketch of something. Let's see. Can I be a pest really quick? While we're thinking about what we want to do in here.
No problem.
I don't know how difficult this is for you. Can we swap back just for the layout, like characters are still in this room, but can we swap back to the spirit room really quick? I wanna check a hunch I have.
Spirit room, the one that you were two rooms ago.
Yeah, the where we started.
Okay. Started
I-
this session from.
Yes.
All right.
I just want to see something really quick because I'm getting some uncanny valley if this chain set up.
Do you want me to just send you the image in Discord?
That'll work. That'll work. Sorry.
Okay. That a lot quicker.
Sure. This is probably absolutely nothing. But it's worth noting, the other room, I should probably say this again. The other room did have the collection of black moonstone chains that were all leading toward the center. This room has another center component of black moonstone to it, and another platform being suspended by chains. Also, I do not know why, but I am getting the uncanny urge to say, I am the bone of my sword. It'll give me big unlimited blade works vibes. Sorry.
Oh, what?
No, don't worry about it. Bad fate joke.
Oh, okay.
If you know, you know. Eric and Josh are both making faces. I did my job. No one else got it? No? Okay.
I'm just gonna leave it be.
Yeah, I'm
Just
just gonna
gonna leave
mute
it be.
myself for a minute.
Damn.
Okay, so this room, similar. You're thinking that the chains are the same kind of pattern as the one just a few rooms back?
It's striking me as familiar, but it's just a hunch. I know I don't think it's exact, but some of it might not.
Right. I'd say we should probably keep going in the same direction, but unfortunately, I can't say for certain that we can get back to this room if we go to the next one past it.
Mm-hmm. There might be a possibility that each switch changes the destination of every single entrance and exit, which means there's a lot of trial and error to be had if that is correct.
Right.
All right. Putting it in image reference.
Thank you. Sorry for the side quest.
No, you're fine. Actually, since we're here, if there are any rooms that you've previously been to, I will now update them here in image references.
Ooh, okay.
That for what you need.
You know what is actually kind of crazy?
What?
So ignoring the top set of chains that you could see the anchors
Set.
for, it's almost identical.
It is identical. They used. It looks like whoever created the map used the same set of chains.
There's a little bit of difference in the bottom left corner.
I think you just
Yeah.
can't see that one. Oh, I see that. It looks like.
Oh, no. It's very well blended in the new room.
Yeah. It's still there. Yeah. We're
I do
using
not-
assets.
I do not know if this is relevant or if it's just something that just happens to be there that I'm honing in on.
A little bit of A, a little bit of B. I mean, I'll make it work for my story.
Now, then are these chains also Black Moonstone, or is they?
These chains in particularly are of yellow moonstone.
I'm going to need to get like a fucking anthropologist or something in here. This is too much for me. These gears are all moving and turning and stuff.
These gears are all moving, turning, whirring, spinning. Some energy is pulsating from not only the chains, but the gear themselves. Also, because of our test of fate roll from before, the whole group notices in just past the northeastern end, where the other door is, there seems to be a pedestal of sorts with a book on top.
Ooh.
It's worth checking out.
Yeah.
As your group goes over to check on this pedestal, you find that it is a tome written in ancient language. You may roll lore to try to decipher it. Otherwise, yes, OL.
Can I use my book, my journal?
You can use your father's journal.
That gives me a +2, right?
It does indeed.
Okay. I'm also okay. So that'll be 3, and then I'm gonna add a fate point, so I'll be at 5.
Okay, you'll be at 5 total. It's still hard to decipher. You are able to decipher a little bit, but not too much. You get the understanding that this is a journal somewhat for someone who's explored and doesn't know the full inner workings of it, but is working to learn the inner workings of this machine. As you come to understand, some of the gears and motions that are here are what aid in shifting elements of the Forgotten Alcazar around. And that is about all you get.
I imagine, do you say this out loud to
Yeah.
us?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, there's a hunch that it could have dangerous consequences, but if we stop these gears from turning, that might stop the shifting of the rooms. Is what I'm getting out of that. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else. If that's just me being stupid, then well, just.
No, I mean it sounds right. I mean, are the gears turning right now, Mark?
Yes,
Or
the gears are all turning right now.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, this is one of my fancy animated maps. Otherwise, I'd have them turning.
I was so spoiled with the one with the ship.
Yep.
I mean, we can test the theory.
Thing is, with the shifting nature of this, it might also mean we're stuck in here. If we do that, and can't get it back up. I don't know. There's so much that we don't know.
Yeah. And to find out more, we have to test things.
Yes. Just there.
Lisha, Vrost, opinions?
Honestly, I think you might be onto something. Because if we can prevent it from shifting rooms, we don't have to worry about the elevator. We can just start plotting through.
It's not wrong, so won't know till you try.
Sure.
All right, so as
Well,
it stands, the group is on board to attempt to halt the machinations of the gears here.
But plan to break.
So, not breaking. How are you going about this? This is important.
I could have Bip go down there and try to hold one of like the gears in place and stop the movement.
There's a lot of mechanical energy. These are all interlocking. You might be able. We could find something sturdy and lock the gears up at different points at the same time. That would help spread the load, but I don't know. I mean, maybe freezing them in place might work.
That's
I don't
a good
know.
idea.
Oh, okay, hold on a second,
Because
Mark.
we could use water and then ice.
Oh, the galaxy brain. Hold on a second, Mark. Let me know if I'm stupid. Okay.
Wrinkle brain.
So, my brain's developing a new wrinkle as we speak.
All right.
The concept of Incrum and Drill, and I think are the red and yellow spells for strengthening and weakening, respectively. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. You're.
My fucking ears.
All right. You've asked the $1 million question. You've asked not just the $1 million, the $1 billion question.
Oh, I don't think we have to worry about your bounty anymore. For us, Malaysia.
You are right. Just asking that alone, the object of using Incremus and Drillnos to give surplus energy as well as drain energy would be extremely to the point and for this very nature.
Wrinkles in my brain.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I thought I broke something when you screamed.
I will be honest. Also, Delashi's bit about using BIP, not a bad idea either. Judging by this room, you guys look about. Delashi, give me just a real quick lore check. Just roll me lore, please.
With my journal?
Just regular.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Well, I'll use a fate point and I'll add a +2.
Fate point. All right. So not only with Mordecai's idea, but with well as using BIP, instead of holding, it is a Sylvite creature. You can use it as a conduit itself to kind of help siphon the energy for a different purpose. Having BIP on one of the machinations, maybe the Sylvite gear, the Purple Moonstone gear, or potentially the Black Moonstone gear. Each one could have its own different effect, or of using that with BIP, and then draining it with Mordecai's plan of using Drillnos, or a drill spell, since Vrostan himself and Lyshi, do you have access to yellow spells? No? Okay. With Vrost and Mordecai working in tandem, as they both have access to those spells, would be able to drain and siphon up power for a period of time. And that way, you could do it safely without interrupting the machinations of the Forgotten Alcazar, beyond repair.
While we're on the subject, one of my ideas was whoever has access to the ice magic potentially trying to like freeze lock the gears up and using Incrum on the ice. Would that have also applied?
Not so much. You'd more so use it on the person, since the ice isn't either a energy mass itself, it is more of a state of matter. It doesn't really gain from that benefit or property. It would work for energy, for like if you used Incremus on a electricity spell or something that was pulsating with energy, it would work towards that end. Or a creature with matter, like you increase the potential power that it has.
Okay.
Increasing the power of ice, it's just ice.
Okay.
All right. So, what is your group doing?
That.
All right. All right. So, I need Varas to roll me magic, Mordecai to roll me magic, Delashi to roll me magic, and Lisha to roll me pretty.
I will be using both Deadeye and Locked and Loaded to make it a +4 on top of my 2, so it's gonna be a 6 total, sir.
6 total? Okay. Nice.
I will burn a fate point with Benevolent Engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make that a 4.
All right, so 4, 5, and 6, correct?
Yes.
So Mordecai's 4. Perfect, and then Lisha getting a 4 as well.
I just imagine Elisha like rolling her sleeves up and just going full like, just like yanking on one of them.
You know, it's that the scene that you see in like all those TikToks where it's like the female engineer just pulling something back,
yeah,
and all you
that's
see is the
Such a
muscles.
Good anime, by the way. Such a good anime.
It's connecting the Iron Fortress, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The engineer
So-
just at one point just goes, fuck this shit.
Working in
Boom.
tandem, you're able to bring a lot of the machinations here to a halt. And I need to change the music.
Gentlemen, we did it. Ladies, we did it.
Nope, not that one. Yes, so that with something else will happen.
I like this one.
But this is chill music I can fall asleep to on my couch at 2 a.m.
It's like it's very like it's very melancholy. But like with like an edge of like you know how Avatar: The Last Airbender, their music just has like that edge of creepiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're wine tasting and music selection, Bert. Don't mind us.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Put it out.
There's a fancy word for it, but if I try to
Alright.
wing it off memory, I'm gonna butcher it, so it's just gonna stay there.
So, what happens is as follows. You all feel a tremor and shift in the whole temple as the dust literally gets knocked from walls, gears, and grinds. The ground below you shifts just enough that you need to balance yourself. Everybody, quickly, just make, aside from Lisha, make me an athletics roll. Oh, God.
Mm,
Can I save my dumb husband?
I was already planning on using a fate point to reroll that, thanks to part of the ship, part of the crew. So let's try this again, but this time with failing.
This time with feeling.
-2.
Bro, shut up.
Hey,
You're welcome.
there we go.
-2 plus 7.
As you guys brace yourself, you feel the gears below you shift and whir, and the whole temple itself kind of loosely sways for a quick moment until it settles.
That did something.
What is your group doing now?
So, with the passages, we haven't really been able to see down them before walking in, yeah?
Correct. And
I'm gonna poke my head over here, just gonna...
you poke your head, and it looks solid. One clear path.
Oh, thank fuck. We did it!
Woo.
Oh, shit. Now we just have to find our way back.
This was honestly a pretty solid room to get, especially with the idea.
Alright, well shit. So we got the book, we stabilized
Oh,
dungeon.
are we taking this book with us?
I assume so. I imagined Shalou would be able to make more sense of it.
All right. I grab it.
This seems like the kind of thing he was asking for, yes?
Yes, that's true.
You take the old passage home of the Clockwork Gears. You want to mark that down? All right, what are you guys doing? There's 8 different paths that you can go, and only one of them leads back to the chamber that you all worked at from before.
Maybe we just keep going from here.
We run? Everybody?
We run? Sure.
Sure. What could go wrong?
I need to know which door you're going through now.
Pick a door.
Alright, rolling a 1d8. Here we go. Door number 1.
Ooh.
That's gonna be the one that's immediate left.
Immediate left? Okay. Second.
Oh, she went. I'm giving up on this fucking man.
Huh?
I'm giving up on the map. I don't have the brain power for it right
You're
now.
giving up on the map?
I haven't felt good
When
today.
we
or
just
yesterday.
found a way to actually get it
That's
to be a
right.
map?
That's right.
I'm disappointed in you.
You know what? Here. You take it. Carry my legacy.
Okay.
Scribble in that
do
ancient
it.
tome that you just found.
You want me to write all over the ancient tome that I just found?
Awashi, I want you to do what you always do, which is whatever the fuck you want.
Ah!
Alright.
Wow!
I mean, I can't argue with that.
That's right.
I'll
Shut up,
just
Arky,
use
all
my
right.
journal. I don't know. I don't know if Shalou is gonna appreciate that.
I was being facetious. Like the
Are you sure?
TLDR, the TLDR is I actually haven't felt good the past 2 days, so I don't have the brain power for this right now.
That's fair.
The
I mean,
map making portion of it.
Fully understand.
we always have this video to refer back to, so.
Okay, so you're going left.
Mhm.
Oh,
Weast.
Not more of we.
Said some dumb shit.
done.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Alright.
Whew.
Ooh, treasure. Oh.
I did not sign up for Indiana Jones.
Hey,
Thank
look,
you.
skeletons.
You go and rush into another section. Move your tokens,
Oh,
please.
Ah!
As you rush over into the left room, the masonry work again is nice and decently detailed. As you see, the whole floor of this room has been blown out and blasted. And below are nothing but bones, skulls, and different works among a lower recessed trap. There is a center platform raised, much like a room before when you found the lower sky and had to take a leap of faith. This time, it's not so much a leap of faith as so much as, some people were idiots. There's a neat chest over there, though.
Yes.
There's a chest in the center of the room, as well as more rooms elsewhere.
Far away. Like,
The
feet
chest,
wise.
the chest
How far?
itself is about 20, 30 feet, so it is a distance.
Nobody move.
Don't you have the claw?
I'm gonna grab a rock. We're doing rock test.
Oh god.
Just yuck a rock at the chest.
All right, you yuck a rock at the chest. Roll me athletics.
Okay.
Alright. How good do you throw this rock? Good rock. Oh?
the chest throws it back.
As you
Like,
throw,
it hits you.
as you throw the rock, you actually hit it with enough force that it hits. That it not so much that it hits something, but so much as you see it kind of twinge and connect with something that was in the air, as the whole floor raises and spikes upwards.
Alright.
Rock test.
Rock test. Rock test.
Everything-
More rock test.
Everything that was down below just jumps up in like this, like someone hitting a table, and just clams it all up as all the spike traps shoot up high, reach halfway almost, like to middle ground to kind of just above where you are, and then lower themselves.
Is there any evidence of like moonstone, like for the the trap or the contraption? Like,
Roll
for
me
the
investigation.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Ah, I was like, be a dumb. Nah.
Or two were.
Is that your roll?
I'll add a +2 to it,
Okay.
so it's 5.
Done. From what you can see, it's not so much that's within the floor as there are different spots along the wall. They're very hard to see, but you see openings that would kind of work like, you know how some sunbeam traps work in like Indiana Jones or some bullshit like that, where there's like, basically think laser trap, but with crude moonstones.
Okay.
And how it's just kind of like a sensor.
So if I run my hand in front of it,
If you run your hand in front of it, vroom, the whole
Okay.
Keep it
floor
there.
raises up
Keep it
again.
Keep your hand there.
Oh, keep your hand there? Are you sure?
yeah.
Oh,
Keep,
okay.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
like something in front of it.
Along the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wherever it's set off, keep it there.
Yeah.
Does it reset or does it stay there? If the sensor is
If I'm
still
just
being
holding my
blocked.
hand in front of it.
If you are
does it
holding
stay
your
in
hand in
place?
front of it, it does not stay in place. It recedes back down.
Okay. Once I feel like it's reset, I'm gonna wave my hand behind Dalashi's and see if it triggers again.
Okay. You're standing right there, Delashi.
Yeah.
Okay. Mordecai, roll me investigation.
Sorry, I'm being chanted at.
Yeah, the chants are pretty serious.
No, say nothing. Shut up. I'm not. Unless. Oh, hold on. I have an inherent bonus of. Oh no. I was gonna say what makes this thing tick, but I'm not using crafts or resources.
Yeah. If, at least in this instance, it does not apply. You put your hand in front, and it does go off one more time. Boom! Raising
There's
up.
There's no blocking the sensor. That's what we're aware of. So, the question is, do we want the chest?
What if we? Okay, they're wooden spikes, right, Mark?
Yes.
What if we just catch them on fire and just burn the wood?
That's going to take quite a while to burn. Now, there is the argument that somebody nimble might be able to, once the spikes are up before they reset, be able to navigate through them and get to the chest. If only we had someone who was a specialist in perhaps this regard that would be willing to potentially.
If only.
Yeah.
Yeah, shame.
Shame.
Ross?
I was.
Ross pulled out his grapple gun.
All right, you pull out the grapple gun.
Liz, are you sure you don't want to go through this, or you want me to go?
just saying it for shits and giggles. I don't give a fuck. You can use your shit. I don't care.
Just gonna nestle into the wall and just next to Delashi and just watch whatever's happening next.
Ross is actually gonna go into his pocket, pull out the Zeta pocket watch. Delashi, can you go and activate the spikes one more time for me?
You sure? Because we could just do some kind of like bridge situation.
I
Where
wanted to see what the
you-
timing was for it, so that way I can kind of
Hey, Ross.
make sure I can.
Real quick. The gun on your bandolier falls off.
Looks at it. Son of a bitch, freaking tucks it back
At
in
least
there
that
again.
At least that happened now and not over the pit.
True. Either way,
Mark,
Yep.
I have a question.
What's up?
You said it's like 20 to 30 feet, right?
Yep.
I couldn't like have BIP be a bridge, could I?
Because you've only fed it so many shards and crystals.
yeah.
No.
I figured. Okay.
It is not out of the realm of possibility, as you've seen prior.
Yes.
But you need to beef up your bird.
He needs to be beefier. Okay. Just wanted to throw that out there real quick before Ross got impaled.
Not a problem.
Okay, so I do the sensor.
All right, you hit the sensor. The spikes and impalers come rushing back up. The stone surface comes right to about chest height on you all, and then it goes back down. Frost, I need 3 acrobatics rolls if you're doing this.
What's the timing on that, Mark? How quickly do they fall back down?
The timing is 3 acrobatics rolls.
Ross was specifically looking at the pocket watch to
Yeah.
time how long it takes for
He
them,
was trying to
so
time
he
it.
can.
Cluck, 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 cluck,
How soon
cluck,
you should
cluck.
go.
Seems
like
about
it's perfect
7
for a Prince of Persia
seconds.
7 seconds. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Do I roll for acrobatics, sir?
Roll 3. Sorry, athletics, not acrobatics.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me 3 athletics.
Oh, hold up. Before he does, I'm gonna attempt to slap him with an increment.
Ooh, there you go. Roll me magic, friend. Party buffs.
That's right. I keep forgetting it's shoot.
You have a +1, Frost.
That's a +1.
Not bad. It's not bad. It's at least a +1.
Something.
He at least didn't get a 0.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Ross will sit there and take aim and. What are you saying back there? Unmute yourself.
No.
What are you saying? You want to talk all this shit? Go ahead. Go ahead. Do
Bro, I
it
was
then.
like cowboying up ready to. The fuck you say to me, Alicia?
Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it? Yes or no?
How good's your athletics?
I have a 2 in athletics if you really want to know.
4.
Get your ass across the pit.
I'm gonna go across the pit, please. Just somebody do it.
Leisha, go.
Oh my god. Now is not a time for squabbling.
Can I move my increment, Alicia? She doesn't need it. Never mind.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, you're fine. 2 6s and a 4.
Back, you know? So that's a hell of a wife you got there.
Don't ever get married, Mordecai.
I'm not sure I planned on it.
Well, almost back in. The moment it comes right back up and starts to go back down, Lisha, you're already up at him and over, as you're kind of not only getting on the platform it starts at, but the moment you get on the platform it starts at and it's quickly going down, you shift your foot to hop onto kind of like a semi-broken off spike that you notice that's somewhat slanted, and then immediately jump off of that spike onto the center rung. You were successfully in the center. of the pit. And on top with the chest.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Ta-da! So,
So,
you opening the chest, Lysa?
yeah.
Alright.
It bites me, I'm gonna kick it in the pit.
Woo! Needy. Alright. What you find, Lisha, are these various things. You find an enchanted dagger that
Ooh.
looks black, but it has purple moonstone etchings. You find about 400 gold. And then also you find 3 purple moonstone shards.
Found some stuff.
Nice.
I found a jaw of dirt.
I didn't find that, but I found this. Swords of a dagger.
Ooh, that's perfect for you.
Yeah.
All right. So, would you like to have someone else also raise up the floor so this way you can athletics back across?
Me preferably?
Do it again.
Do a flip.
Thank you.
Elisha, do a flip.
Do a flip.
Do with style.
See if I can. Do I need
Sick
to do
nasty.
3 again, even though I rolled 2 6s on my last ones, Mark?
Yep. Look, you got the highest benchmark for. Oh, Jesus Christ.
She rolled a 7.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done, Mark. Yeah, that's good enough. That's a 7.
She
Roll
rolled
2
high
more
enough-
rolls, please.
She rolled high enough that Foundry's like, this is what athletics
Yeah.
is for all you peeps will ever reach this level of it.
It's not.
There we go.
It's being weird. I don't know.
All right. So those are your rolls, correct?
I got a 7.
You did. You did. I just need to know, is that your final rolls?
I'll use the fate point to make the 3 of 5.
All right, there we go. Look, I gotta make you spend fate points somehow.
That's 7 of them, man.
All right, so again with deft and ease, you gracefully go hop, skip, and a jump back, kicking some of the spikes that launch up and then go straight back down with your boot across their face. Back onto the sill you go with the rest of your party. Now with treasure in hand, divvy it amongst yourselves or however you want to do it. And amongst yourselves, work where you're going to next.
That gold is like a lot. And a dagger. I'm keeping the dagger. And I
Fair
got
enough.
some purple moonstone shards if we want to feed it to Bip. So,
But it's worth noting there's a lot of unaccounted for stuff in the bag of holding that we haven't really divvied out yet, so we could just dump the rest of it in there and figure it out afterward.
Yep, make sure you are noting what you are getting.
I think I have everything over the past couple sessions, but we'll do an audit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back over that because it's been a lot of stuff.
I write stuff down sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
All right, so where are you going from here?
Weast?
Weast
Continue west.
hasn't failed us yet.
Do we just
Hasn't failed us yet.
keep going until we hit a wall? If such a thing exists in this multi-dimensional space of fuckery. I would just like to be out of enchanting spike room.
The West.
Least.
To the west. Alright, so upon coming up to the west, you find a familiar sight.
Hey, I know this one.
Back into a room that you've been in once before.
Now, the things that because I know we took some things.
Yep.
Are they still gone, or did they magically refresh?
They're still gone.
Okay.
You took the shit.
Magically refresh.
It's a multi-dimensional space. Leave me alone.
No. I get it. I totally get it. It would have been great if we could get double the loot.
There's no blood Ganon moon here.
Look at that giant sack of grain.
Yeah, I realized the map on this one was not proportioned correctly.
It's alright.
We look like we're teensy.
You look like ants. This is a map for ants.
What the fuck is that from?
A Zoolander.
Two kinds of people in this world, folks. Two kinds of people.
We got two very different answers.
Alright, so where are you going this time? There is not much else in this room because you've already ransacked it before.
Right, like good dungeoneers.
Hmm?
Someone will say something.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I picked the last one. I just shut it out.
Pick one, Laisha.
For what? A door?
Pick a door.
East?
East?
Wait, did we technically just come from that way?
There is northern east, and you came from southern east.
So we can go northern east.
Alright.
Well, U-turn, see if we end up back in the last room.
Go into this one. Alright. You come across another cavern. However, this one is a bit new, much like older ones. Much like the 2 shifts ago, there are different platforms that appear to be pulsating with moonstone energy. How the cavern walls along the eastern side of this platform, or of this room, correction. There are 2 large divots in the center of the room. But other than that, roll me investigation and I'll tell you if you notice anything else. Alright.
I'm a good investigator.
Nothing else of note.
What do you see with your eyes, Mordecai?
Not a
Your
damn thing.
eye?
Not the damn thing in either spectrum. Well, while we're talking about that, can I, just while we mosey through this room, if nothing urgent happens, we're gonna switch back to the thermal.
You wanna switch back to your tech eye?
No, thermal. The red.
Oh,
one.
the thermal eye. Alright. Take
There we
some
go.
time to do so. As you swap back to the thermal eye, I need you to roll me, actually, what's everyone's stealth? Base.
A lovely question.
1.
1. I believe Lisha's is 2 or 3.
Better than
Lisha,
one, I bet.
it's yourself. Lisha. How high is yourself?
I'm sorry, someone put Belle on TikTok, so I've been watching it.
Hey, you're watching a whole movie through TikTok. That's impressive.
I did it last night too. I'm tired. The 2.
2. Done. Mordecai, as you're putting in your tech eye,
The thermal one.
Thermal. Sorry, the thermal eye.
If it matters, whatever you're about to say. You can see heat. Oh boy.
You get a strange sensation as all of you see creatures immediately rush out of the holes that are within this room. And then one of them, Mordecai, as you're putting in your eye, shoots out a bit of electric energy at you as it charges with yellow moonstone magic.
Oh god, not electric.
Give me one quick second.
It's electric.
Wookie, wookie, wookie. It was playing in my head too. It was playing in my head. Yeah, it was.
It's a top-notch boogie woogie woogie.
Hopefully Mordecai doesn't get another scar from this one.
It looks like a bee.
It does. It looks like honey.
Like a big fuzzy bee. I just wanna.
I'm gonna zoom in on it.
Looks like a dead man in the making. Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like a weird ass bee with no wings.
Yeah, this should be fine.
It's
It
like
looks
a
like-
cow.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like Combi and Chim Chow had like some chimera
Yeah.
fucking baby.
Combi and
Oh,
Chin
God.
Chow?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then that bottom one looks kind of like an apalm from here.
Yeah, it does look like an apalm.
Mordecai, what's your will?
Oh, it's with or without the ring?
With the ring.
With the ring, I believe it's 3.
Oh my god,
It
the
is.
music.
Done and done.
Oh, so maybe I
Mordecai,
changed that.
yeah,
Yeah, please.
You are interrupted in your change of eyes.
Alright.
The eye is dropped, and you just take
dropped it.
you take 1 point of will stress.
Bye. I can't see you.
Get shot by electric?
As he gets shot by an electric zap.
Can I pick up his
So-
eye?
So the socket is empty right now.
Yep.
Ah!
That is the enemy's turn, as you see the other two kind of pulsate with green magic. Players, it is your turn. It is now combat initiation. And it appears that you've stumbled into a room with different denizen monsters that were looking for some prey. Mordecai, you'll be forfeiting this round to get back your eye, unless someone else wants to assist as well.
What if I grabbed the eye and put it in the socket? I've seen you do it enough times.
I mean, it sounds like a great idea we could test back on the ship. I'm just.
Let's do it right now. I've seen you do this a million times.
I think your energy be best spent elsewhere. I'm going to. If I don't know if my turn comes for Dolashi's, I'm going to snatch my eye. I guess that's my action. Can I still use my movement?
You could still use your movement.
Okay. Which one's that to be?
The one above you.
Alright. So I'm clutching, like shoving an eye into a pouch and reaching for my spear.
Alright.
That'd be my turn.
Alright, next person. Whoever,
Oh.
it's your whole team. So, Elisha, you're going?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab it with my new knife.
Ooh, alright. Which one are you stabbing?
The fuzzy bee thing.
The zapper? Alright.
Fuzzy bee thing. Yeah.
Zapper. Gotcha.
Fuzzy
Go
bee.
ahead and roll me fighting. defenses. Okay. You successfully stab it and do some damage to it. It looks like it shrivels in and then puffs back out. Next person.
Nalasha, do you want to go next?
Let's see. I mean, yeah, I can go next. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Let's see. These are still, the other two are still pretty far away, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Probably step to the side. And I'll hit it with some purple magic.
Anything with purple magic?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'm gonna cast it through my whip.
Okay. Done and done.
Ross is gonna pull up Problem Solver, click it over the red, and perform a nice little buff for everybody.
Uh,
Oh,
So it has that alternative mode that you can do with it.
yeah. Ross, roll me for magic. Delashi.
magic?
Yep.
Ooh,
6,
I'm
bud.
Done and done.
I'm gonna add +2 to that, so it's a 5.
Alright. You deal a little bit of damage to it, Delashi. As you see, you whack it. It doesn't lose its charge that it's going for right now, though. But you are able to successfully damage it. As for you, Vrost, you're doing a area buff. Everybody gets a +2 for 2 turns. Because you're spreading it evenly amongst a bunch of people.
A +2
Okay,
to, that's
real
the
quick.
physical stuff, right?
Yes.
quick.
Yeah, Mordecai.
If Rost applied that to me, would that be a more potent effect that I could then share with Sunkeeper?
It would be. As that is the trade-off. The Sunkeeper allows you to apply the buff to multiple party members without loss of it being each additional target. So, since he rolled a 6,
It's up to you if you want to do it that way, Rost.
yeah. It's spreading to every individual through an even amount. However, if you were to use the Sunkeeper with this, everybody would get a +3 for 2 turns.
Definitely do the more concentrated so Mordecai can disperse it so everyone gets a hell of a lot stronger.
Sunkeeper charge. Actually use the damn thing. Alright, +3 physical stuff.
Yeah, +3 physical, and sorry, I was incorrect for 2 turns. It's 3 turns.
Okay.
Because you're using Sunkeeper. So, physical
Right.
base attacks gain a +3.
That's not small.
Alright. Boom, boom, and boom. And that's also applies to your defense. So when I ask for your flat defense, you add the +3 to it. Which is good for
Huge.
repelling stuff, yeah. So that's everybody?
Yes.
Alicia, did you go?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Lexi
she was the
went
first one to go.
Okay.
Alright. I need...
Oh wait, Mark, real quick.
Yes.
This one is charging, right?
Yes, both of them are charging on the bottom. The one on the top is just, it has to do a new action.
So okay, so I can see that the 2 at the bottom are charging.
Yeah, you hit
Um,
this one.
Yeah.
And then the other one was
Good.
still charging.
could I have Bip try to like absorb the energy that they're charging up?
Ooh, you could, if they were moonstone crystals, or if it had yellow moonstone properties.
What had yellow moonstone properties?
Bip.
Okay.
If Bip had if
He's eaten yellow shards.
he's eaten yellow shards, but has not eaten a full yellow moonstone.
Okay.
The shards are defeated as its base. It's similar like a weapon. Bip can also be fed different stones for different weaponry. The shards will always increase its overall strength, though.
Okay.
So think of it like if it was a character sheet, every time you feed it shards, it's adding like pluses to the character sheet for it.
Honestly, I think I might like make one for him. I haven't written down what he's eaten so far,
Okay.
but I do think it would be beneficial if I had like plus this many for this stone or
Yeah.
plus
Actually, that would be very beneficial.
Yeah.
We can work together on that.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. You can still have him attack.
Yeah, I'll have him attack. Yeah, that one that's charging up.
Done and done. Roll me your fighting.
I forgot
Nice.
I bumped it up.
Yeah.
I was like, fighting +3, what?
Hell yeah. It takes some solid damage.
Nice.
That one is no longer charging because of the attacks from you and it. One quick second. I forgot the. That's all. So the ones who attacked were Lisha, Bip, and Dalashi. Need to roll 3 rolls real quick. Yeah, they have this. Okay. No effect on any of them. They have a percentage chance ability when they get hit, so that was.
Oh, okay.
I had to roll for it, and none of them got their percentages. What is for Lisha and Dalashi? I need your will saves. What's your base will?
4.
4? Lisha?
2.
2? All right.
Real quick, did we all get a sanctuary charm of the Halloween kind of thing?
For Nazu?
Yeah, I think we all got
There's
one, right?
only one that gives the benefit. Everybody has a charm, but there's only one that gives the benefit.
Oh, I didn't realize I'd been hogging it. Whoops.
It's fine. You're the one with the consequence.
I need Lisha and Dalashi to roll me a will save, because this is a save ability, not a flat against ability.
Sorry, my will was a 3.
Okay. 3?
No, my will. I
Done and done. Wow. So oddly enough, Lisha passes. Dalashi. That rolled for each of you. It got higher on yours.
Of course.
Dalashi, you get encased in stone. You are petrified
Oh god. Okay.
for 2 turns. As you see the kind of bulbous bug kind of spew out this gray smoke that kind of wraps around and tries to encase you and Lisha. And Lisha's barely able to get out of the way as it goes and wraps around you. And it's just like, you're kind of just encased in stonework.
Okay. So I'm not like actually turned to stone.
You're not
Just, like,
turned to
encased.
stone, you're encased in stone.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. With a, you could try to succeed a physical strength of 7. Yeah. In order to get out of it,
You have a
Good.
+3.
you do have a +3.
Oh, that's true. Could Bip assist as well and make that lower?
Unfortunately for assisting on this one, for not to really get you out without hurting yourself. But that is the benchmark, and there you go for your turn. The one on bottom lost its charge, so it's going to use its turn to instead try to fight back Bip. But also, Bip's like a construct, so it's
Yeah.
going to only be so effective. Boom. It smacks Bip around, but not really does much.
Like a balloon.
The other one, I want to spawn another one. As it uses its action to call for allies. And that will be its turn. You guys can go.
So the bumblebee thing, petrified Dawashi?
Yes.
Okay.
The bumblebee thing.
The bumble bitch. So now that I've used my action to stow my eyeball, I was reaching for my spear, but I'm going to divert to my dagger. Since this thing's been using a lot of yellow, right?
Yep.
Called it like a zapper earlier, Mark?
Yeah, ish.
Okay. I'm gonna assume it's yellow moonstone enchanted. I'm gonna pull my dagger, set it to silver.
Okay.
I'm going in.
All right.
So going to get. I'm gonna roll 3 fights of Whirling Dervish.
Gotcha.
Oh god, that's a 10.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh!
All right.
It's a 10, a 10, and a 9.
All right.
With
minus 1 from all those, but it's still a fucking lot.
Okay.
Because what you know as you're stabbing at it, even though its body is yellow, there's actually wrapped around its head looks like silver liquid.
Interesting.
And you stab and go right into it. Fucking. Okay.
So
I need
9, 9, 8.
9, 9, and 8. It's still fucked up. Woo! I think it's pretty much on death's door, but let me double check. Alright. It gets... After your first hit, you fucking hit it, dig deep into its eyeball and like rip it down. And as it's ripping it down, it gets its percentage ability, which it flings that like the bulbous flail that's around its head, whips around you, and just counters trying to petrify you a little. It doesn't get much, but it just adds an additional minus 1, because it didn't roll very high. It gets an additional minus 1 to your incrim roll. So your incrim bonus is just take it down by 1 more notch. However, the other hits, the other hits though, boom, boom, wail and knock it the fuck down. It is fucking limping. As you just stab, cleave off its other antennas, and it's only its like egg-shaped body that's kind of limping around, trying to get away from you.
Impressive, limping about legs. I'm gonna back off a little bit. That's my movement.
Not a problem. Next person.
Also, I'm going AFK, but I can hear.
Done.
So it'll be me since she's a little stiff right now.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Let's just. It's yeah. She's just gotta try to do like a good stab at it.
Stab at the orb, the bulbous.
Yeah, since it's pretty hurt.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Pop the balloon.
Go and blow on it, Lisha.
Let me just.
It's a +3 because you're because the incrim bonus. Yeah, it's stabbed to dead.
Boop.
As it pops like a balloon. And then that is dead. Are you using the new dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You see there's a slightly dark glow on the dagger, but then nothing else really. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Vrost or Delashi. Delashi if you want to try to break free. Vrost if you want to root and toot and shootin'.
Yeah. Is it a +2 now instead of a +3 to like the physical?
No, it was only for Mordecai, because Mordecai got more petrified and got sapped some of the Incrum away.
Okay.
Because of
and
the
it's just
counter ability.
physique? I just roll physique.
Yep, roll physique. So you have a +3 for physique.
On top of the base.
On top of whatever you roll.
Yeah. Hey. Okay. I'll use another fate point.
Use a fate point and
Yeah, not a +2.
use a fate point and boom! You bust out thanks to the added strength and boon of your party. You're able to burst through the stone masonry that was encompassing you. Like a chocolate glaze. You just crack it. You know those ice creams that you like do little chocolate shells on?
Shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just crack it like one.
Boop.
Congratulations! It's a boy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm done.
Alright, Ross, what would you like to do? You can move if you want.
Yeah, I'll just. Let's see.
You can move and command Bip.
Well, I was gonna say, and then I'll have Bip attack that same one that it's attacking.
Alright, done.
Well, I mean, is it charging? Up?
It's not so much charging as it's just getting ready to attack.
Okay, yeah, just attack that one again.
Okay.
Fighting for that one?
Yep. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's hurting it pretty
This is a
good.
Strong boy.
Bip is...
Strong boy.
Fuck, Bip has been rolling.
Yeah, he really has.
He's living his thuggest life.
And does Bip get the +3 as well?
Bip does not get the +3, unfortunately.
Okay. That's okay.
Because it is a construct.
Makes sense. Okay, now Frost, you can go. Sorry.
No worries. Ross is gonna take aim at the same one that Bip's fighting and just fire off some shots to really try to put this thing down and help Bip out.
I mean, you just might. Go ahead and roll, Rust. Ooh. All right. That. Oh yeah, it's your shoot. Yeah, it's your shooting.
Yeah. Bang bang.
Bang bang. Incrus.
Had to refill the drink.
You do a bit more damage to it, Rust. It's still up, but it's looking pretty haggard. And
Noted.
I believe that is everyone. All right. Let's see. That one's out of the fight, so I don't need that page. All right. So the one over here. This was one is going to come over into the center, and you just see it kind of ring its like tail upwards, kind of like a bell. And it's going to cast a healing spell on it and its party.
Ooh.
You. All right.
Yeah, the big one.
The big one's gone. There's 3 small ones now, and they're healing each other. This one looks to be in better straits now. As it also moves around, knowing that it can't really poison Bip, takes a new target. As 2 of them shake Noxus, trying to hit Lysha and Vrost. What are your wills?
I will.
Lysha, I believe yours is 3. Yep, 3.
Mine's a base 5. And
Oh,
I
jeez.
believe you mentioned earlier that the +3 incorporates into that for both of them.
For Incremus?
I thought that's what was said earlier, unless I misunderstood.
It incorporates into all your physical rolls, defensive or otherwise.
Okay.
So all your offensive and physical defensive rolls. When you get the higher level spell of Incremus, that will also apply to both.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That doesn't. That does. You are not poisoned, Lisha, but you do take a point of will stress.
Green juice make the brain go ow.
Yep.
Not brain go burr.
The green
ow.
juice.
Mordecai, it's going to hit you.
Me?
Yeah, so one was hitting those two since they were close together. Because they were like 1 square away.
Oh no, the consequences of my own action.
So, what's your will?
Enough. No, it's probably not. 3.
Never mind, it
5
doesn't matter. They
defense.
fucking failed. Shit.
Oh, back to my first answer then. Enough.
It was enough. When you crit fail, you don't have to worry. Oh fuck.
Also, Erica, I just noticed your shirt. Beans!
Support your local cat cult.
Support your local cat call.
Yeah, cat cult. That's what it says.
Oh, I thought you said cat call.
No.
Very different.
Yeah. Cat cult.
Cat cult. Gotcha. Excuse me while I realize I just slightly spilled a little bit of water. Beep.
But did you hydrate?
I did hydrate. I hydrate and then my mouse pad dehydrated.
Hey.
No.
Just a little bit of a splash. All right.
Was it... Wait, was it the booby one?
Yes.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Not
Got a little bit of a bath. All right. So
A booby bath.
it's Linda's. All right. So
I know
anyway,
who it is.
anyway, that's their move. Your guys' go. Top of the round. Go ahead and fight.
Oh my god.
So I'm just mildly afflicted with petrification, right? It's not like creeping in.
Yeah, it's not
kinda
creeping
like-
in. You just have a you just take the you lower your increment bonus by 1.
Okay.